with just one touch.
Hello everyone, my name is Razza Wardana, and today I will present my project titled From Grammar to Confidence, Speaking Problems Faced by English Education Study Program Students at Universitas Sriwijaya. I chose this topic because speaking is one of the most essential skills in learning English. Through this project, I wanted to explore what specific problems students actually face when speaking English and what factors might make it difficult for them to speak fluently and confidently. Okay, without any further ado, let's start with the objective of this project. The main objectives of my projects are: first, to investigate problems faced by English education students at Unsri in learning English. Second, to investigate how grammar, vocabulary, and accent affect students' ability to speak fluently. The third, to analyze the level of confidence, fear students experience when speaking English in front of others. So overall, my project focuses on both the linguistic problems such as grammar and vocabulary, and the psychological problems too, such as confidence and fear of making mistakes. Next, for the method of data collection, I used interviews and questionnaire. For the survey, I conducted through Google Form, and for the interviews, I did it through Zoom meeting to clarify and discuss their answers more deeply. The questionnaire contained 5 statements, and the students had to choose their answers from strongly disagree, disagree, agree, or strongly disagree. The question focused on several aspects such as grammar and tenses, vocabulary, accent, confidence when speaking in front of the class, and also the fear of being laughed at. The questions for this project was adapted from Kusum et al. In 2025 in their study, a study on the difficulties in speaking in English speaking for EFL students, which explored students' challenges in grammar, fluency, pronunciation, vocabulary, confidence, anxiety, and motivation. This method helped me get a clear picture of what problems students experience when speaking English. I distributed a short questionnaire to 3 English education students from Universitas Sriwijaya class of 2023. After collecting and reading the answers, here are the main findings. For the first statement, I don't understand tenses or grammar, so it's difficult for me to speak English. 100% of the students disagreed. This means that none of the students find grammar or tenses difficult when speaking. They seem to already have a good understanding of grammar, so this is not the main factor that affects their speaking ability. For the second statement, I have difficulty speaking English because of my regional accent. 66.7% strongly disagree and 33.3% disagree. This shows that all students do not feel their accent is a problem when speaking English. So in this case, accent is not an obstacle that affects their communication. For the third statement, I don't have much vocabulary in English. 2 students agreed and 1 disagreed. This shows that most of the students feel that they have a limited vocabulary. It means that vocabulary is still a challenge for many of them, because when they want to speak, they often cannot find the right words to express their ideas. Having enough vocabulary is very important, so this result shows that students still need to improve their word knowledge to speak more fluently and confidently. And for the fourth statement, I am very confident when speaking in English in front of the class. 66.7% disagreed and 33.3% strongly disagreed. This clearly shows that none of the students feel confident when speaking English in front of others. Confidence is one of the biggest challenges for them. Even though they know grammar and vocabulary, they still feel nervous or shy to speak English aloud, especially in front of the class. So, lack of confidence is a serious problem that affects all of them. For the fifth statement, I'm afraid of being laughed at when I speak English. 2 students agreed and 1 disagreed. This means that some students are afraid while others are not. So, the fear of being laughed at is a problem for about 2/3 of the students. This shows that psychological factors such as fear of judgment can strongly affect students' willingness to speak English. To summarize, the results show that first, grammar and accent are not major problems for the students. The second, vocabulary is a problem for most students. The third, confidence is the main psychological barrier. All students said they were not confident. And the fourth, fear of being laughed at also affects some students. So overall, these findings show that the biggest challenges in speaking English are not grammar or accent, but lack of vocabulary, confidence, and fear of negative judgment. Now, finally, the conclusion part. Based on the results of my survey, it can be seen that English education students at Universitas Sriwijaya face several problems when speaking English. Even though they have studied the language for years, many still struggle to use it confidently in real situations. The findings show that grammar and accent are not the big problems, while vocabulary, confidence, and fear are the main challenges. Most students said they lack enough vocabulary to express their ideas, and all of them admitted they feel nervous or not confident when speaking in front of others. Some students also said they are afraid of being laughed at, which makes them hesitate to speak. This means that speaking difficulties are caused not only by language knowledge, but also by emotional factors. Students need both good vocabulary and strong confidence to speak more freely. If students can balance both language knowledge and confidence, they can truly move, as the title says, from grammar to confidence in speaking English. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening.